Senator Butler from California is recognized.
Thank you, Chairman Brown. I want to join my colleagues in just congratulating all of you for being nominated, celebrating your families for their sacrifices, for you all to achieve the level of success that has landed you at this table as a nomination of the President of the United States. It is no small feat, and it definitely takes the whole team. So thank you all for doing it. Ms. Goldsmith-Romero, thank you, Commissioner, for spending a little bit of time with me and my team extensively going through your credentials, experience, preparation, background. As has already been stated, this taking on the role of FDIC chair in this moment is no small task. And the Gottlieb report is quite substantive, in my opinion, and raises real concerns, not just about the culture of supervision and personnel policies at FDIC, but a real crisis in leadership. And so I want to ask just a very specific question. I feel like I was clear with Mr. Ruenberg about the requirement to not just have a plan that sits on a shelf or a report that is nice that everyone reads when it's in the Wall Street Journal, but the leadership that is required to actually execute and turn things around. So a very simple question. What are the first 3 things that you will do if you are confirmed?
Thank you, Senator. Very much appreciated our discussion. So the first thing I would do is send a clear message that harassment, discrimination, retaliation will not be tolerated. That includes putting a system in place that it has an EEO process that employees could trust. Having everyone encourage employees to use that so that management can see that. I think we would be doing investigations, conducting investigations, bringing accountability. I think a number of things described in the report warrants removals. And then I'd change this litigation adverse culture so that it's not kick the can down the road or move things around, but you address it right away.
Thank you for the specific response. It's consistent very much with ideas that you shared with our team yesterday, and similar to Senator Warnock. I think this committee, through his subcommittee, but I do believe broadly through the leadership of our chair, is committed to being fully connected to the plan that is moving forward, and applying appropriate levels of accountability from the seats in which we sit, to be able to assist as much as possible, as much as is required, but I think most importantly, to be able to help to do our part to restore confidence with the employees at the FDIC and the work that you are going to be asked to do if you were confirmed. Mr. Ito, it was a pleasure to spend time with you yesterday, and your leadership on the island of Hawaii has just, I think, goes underappreciated as an insurance commissioner and just a public servant committed to the state. And it just was a great time talking with you and learning about your work and your perspective and what you would like to bring to FSOC if you were confirmed. Just a quick question. I wanted to make sure we had an opportunity to get your voice on the record here. We talked a good deal about local economies and the property insurance, the rising costs for consumers, and the concerns that insurers and bad years that insurers are having relative to climate impacts. I'd love for you to talk about how you believe FSOC and relevant government agencies, including insurance commissioners, should capture climate risk data, and how we could measure the potential economic losses from the insurance market.
Well, first of all, Senator, I enjoyed our conversation the other day. With respect to getting data, the NAIC and FILE at the present time are collecting data on homeowners. Specifically, it's called the Property and Casualty Market Intelligence Data Call that NAIC and FILE are working through, and I'm glad that they are cooperating. I think this is a good first step in collecting data and identifying what stresses are occurring in the property and casualty market throughout the country. It is also, I believe, really a good first step in analyzing the data. If I'm confirmed, that's something I really want to get into, and really analyzing and assessing what's happening in the entire United States marketplace on the property and casualty, and the impact that's occurring not only to insurers on financial solvency, but I think more importantly in terms of what's happening to the people who are the policyholders are purchasing those policies. And being currently, I can attest for Hawaii, there's quite a bit of homeowners, condo owners that are really being financially stressed because of the catastrophic losses, the unfortunate event that happened in Maui, as well as the very hard market that we're in right at the present time.
Thanks, Senator Butler. Senator